Hey, welcome everyone. Tom here from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer keeping you sane in insane markets. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. Please share the videos far and wide, and let's get right into it. First thing I want to look at is we're going to look at the Dow right now. We are seeing the potential for a recovery rally and a breakout to new highs right now. This is, of course, just a 1 hour chart, but looking at market structure, we've had that low come in at 40,663. We've just taken this recent top up. This is the critical price right now. Short term, that has to hold 41,400. I do believe the Dow is heading higher, so that's going to flow over into currency market as well as the equities, are very, very important for the currency traders. But let's get into dollar yen right now. Did we hit dollar yen and euro yen and sterling yen hard yesterday? I mean, we just nailed it. It went down a lot further than I thought it was going to go down, which was if you got short at the level I told you to get short at, especially in sterling yen and euro yen, because that's primarily what we trade, you had a windfall. So that was yesterday. What's happening today? Well, we had a nice retrace in dollar yen to like 148.17. Right now, as it stands, it's got to hold the 50 level, 148.50, to show any type of strength or to continue showing strength. I'll even go down to like this low bar's close right there. It's got to hold that 148.44 level. Really important. If it turns down, it's going to basically come back off and probably test the 148.20 level. As it stands right now, it's in a little bit of a biddish tone. I think that, we're going to see some resistance at 149.35, 149.36. That's close enough. So really what we got going on right now is we got support right here at the 40. Market's going to be tracking in between these two, break up to 149.35 where it hits some resistance. At that point, if it breaks through, it's probably something that's happening in the crypto summit that you got to keep your eyes on too today, because Trump is going to be speaking, and so is the CEO from Ripple, and there's another big guy speaking over there. Well, anyway, it's got Michael Saylor, for the Bitcoin bull himself, is speaking, and you got Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, is speaking. It's going to have an effect on the market because Trump wants to make the U.S. the crypto capital of the world. I believe he's going to say some positive things about crypto. And he's also going to be talking about underpinning the dollar. In other words, making sure the dollar's dominance stays frontline and center. So that could affect, dollar yen. All right, so we got to watch that. So a break of 149.36 is really opening a level to 150. So that would be short-term trading. Of course, we have the long-term that we have up on the weekly stuff. And why can't I get rid of my little squiggly line? Let me put a line up there so I can get rid of this squiggly, which is driving me nuts. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of, actually, I could leave that there. That's probably right, 149.92. So right now as it stands in dollar yen, 148.45, 148. I'll go 148.45, 148.60 level that has to hold. If the level breaks, okay, we're probably looking at like 148. I don't know, 20, 148.17 again, that new low. Now, if that goes, something, all hell is breaking loose, and we're heading back down to this low bar's close at 147.76. I don't see that happening. But hey, it's Forex. You never know. Sterling dollar. Been talking about this currency for quite a while. 130, monster resistance. It's starting to try to attack it and try to break it. Hasn't been able to do it. There's not much muzzle velocity in sterling. Been saying the same thing over and over again. Really, right now, for cable to like hold tight, it's got to hold above that 129, all important, like 129.20 level that we've been talking about. And I'll even go as far as to say, like, we are critical price right at 30. So if 129.30 goes, let's say right here, I'll go right there. 129.30 goes right now. This is a 6 hour chart. Let me get to a 1 hour. Let me get to a 1 hour chart. Let's see. Yeah, I'll still use it. 129.30 goes. We're opening up to 128.75. 128, 128, right there. Fine. 128.76. A break of 130 the figure. A return up 130 the figure. We could get up to like 130.50, 130.60. There's a lot of resistance up there. The action is in dollar yen, not so much, the continentals or sterling dollar itself. Let's get on over to good old sterling yen. My favorite, man. This was an incredible move. Unfortunately, I only had euro yen. I went short euro yen yesterday at, oh my gosh, 163.22. 163.22. I had a stop at 163.72. Take profit. I got out at 162 like 25. Man, that was a mistake. But anyway, that's what this, that was a short-term trade, and that's what I took, and it was a good trade. But of course, if I would have stayed short, I would have made a lot more money. But, if my grandmother had a pair of balls, I wouldn't be here either. So that's all, neither here nor there. But cable right now, we made the low at 192 sterling yen. We made the low at 192.05. Whew. It's got to hold 192.40. 192.40 short term. 192.40. And again, this is all that's fine. That's close enough. 192.44. There's resistance at 193.15. Short term. I'll go up to 21. Resistance 193.21. If we break the 192.40, we're looking right back at that 191.90 level support. Behind the 191.90 is a short-term support at 191.50. So I would say 191.90, close enough. And then underneath that's 191, say 50. That's fine. Those are the two levels, main levels of support. Those are like daily levels against this 1 hour. So right now we're tracking in between these 2 points. If we break the 44, we're showing weakness probably back down to 191.90. A break of 193.05, 193.10. We're really getting close. Maybe we can get to 193.50. Again, this all depends on dollar yen. If dollar yen rip roars and holds that level that we're talking about and starts to creep up and break up, then this cross is going to go up. If dollar yen can't do that and sterling dollar just keeps drifting lower, we're looking at a breakdown in lower levels. Let's go over to good old euro yen. Here's good old euro yen. This is the one. I don't know why my chart's not showing the prices. This is odd. Maybe I could do this. Maybe I can bring my prices in. I can bring my prices in. I can make an adjustment. Wow, that's cool. Okay, for some strange reason, it was elongated. We hit the low here at 161.10. Yeah, man, I lost 100 points on that shit. But all right, 100 points I didn't capitalize on. 160.73. All right, so wow, we're really at resistance right here at 161.30. 161.30 right now. All right, I'll go there. We're at resistance 161.40. Okay, if we can't get through this, this is slowly drifting down. We got main support of this thing on the daily at 160.60, 160.60, which we almost hit right there. And below that, 160 the figure, 160 the figure. 159.99, whatever. That's close. All right, so that's what I got for you guys on the crosses and the sterling and the dollar yen. Please, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on X. And remember, always as a short-term trader, enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.